So it's 4 AM and I'm in Aguas Calientes, which is also known as the Machu Picchu village. I'm super tired, but we've got up to queue for the buses that's going to take us up to Machu Picchu. We left Cayo Mayo yesterday, it was like an hour in a taxi, and then we walked for like 2.5 hours to get to this place, which is really cool. We had like a really nice dinner last night in an Italian restaurant, we stayed in a nice hotel. I'm here with Remy from France and Matthias and Marie, who are from Belgium. They're all volunteers just now with Fauna Forever. So it's pretty cool, we're waiting to board the bus. So it's 4:30 AM and this is the queue already for Machu Picchu. And we got up at like 10 to 4. We're maybe 100 people back. There's Remy and Matthias and Marie. And the queue behind us in the last 10 minutes has grown quite a lot. We still have an hour for the bus to arrive. This is the queue about 20 minutes later. This is how much is behind us now. You can't even see the end, it's insane. So it's just after 6 AM and we've gotten up here. It's a little bit cloudy just now, so we're going to wait for the sun to go up, but it's pretty awesome. That's Machu Picchu there in the background, just behind the clouds. And if we go around this way, you can really see the mountains and the cloud forest.
That's cool.
So if you clap your hands here, it echoes right over the other side. So it's now like 9:30 and my friends have gone up Machu Picchu, so I have 3 hours to kill by myself. I'm going to try and walk up the Sun Gate, which is really, really far away, so if I can survive the altitude. I'm quite high up just now. So that wee V shape in the mountain where the clouds are coming out, I wonder if I can point it. There, that's where I got to walk to. So I'm officially on part of the Inca trail here. I think it's another 45 minutes to go. I have no idea how these Incas managed to walk for 4 days like this. Half an hour and I'm almost beat. So I just stopped and had a wee rest. I was thinking, is it really worth walking up here? And then a couple walked past me and stopped and spoke to me from England. They're 78 and 79. So if they can walk it up, then I can. So I think I'm about halfway now and it's really good. Everybody who passes is really nice. They keep saying hello, which is not something I've experienced so far in Peru, but meeting people from all over the world, all different countries, and it's really sociable and it's really good fun. I'm really enjoying my day's holiday. But yeah, as I was saying, everybody is really friendly, which is great. There are 4,000 people here today, which is insane. It's such a lot of people. And we paid our guide like 150 soles, which means every guide is making, shall we say, 6 or 7 times what I make in a day. I think I need to have a career change and go back to history rather than biology. Finally, I'm almost there. I'm pretty out of breath, I'm feeling the altitude a wee bit. The view down here is just amazing. It's Machu Picchu all the way down there. And then the twisting road that you can just see, that's how we got up here this morning on buses. The mountains are just huge. And I'm not sure how good this video is, but they are actually completely intact with cloud forest, which is pretty different to where we're living just now in Cayo Mayo, where most of the cloud forest has been burnt down for farms. I'd love to put some camera traps up, see if there's any bears around. It's so, so beautiful. The rainforest behind is just incredible. I'm really glad I walked up here now. I'm not even at the top yet, but the view is just amazing. And the clouds are covering the top of the mountains. This is proper cloud forest. And actually, I'm not sure if you can see, but right down there's a train coming along, and that's how the slightly lazier, or perhaps the richer tourists get to Machu Picchu. We walked along there yesterday and it took about 3 hours, but it saved $28, which, I mean, might not sound like that much to you guys back home, but when you're living in Peru, $28 is about 3 days worth of wage. And this is the sun gate at last. So this is the way that people got to Machu Picchu. They'd have to walk through here, and this was like their security, I guess, the entrance. And they'd walk along the path that I just came up. And then they'd get down there. So I'm up now at the sun gate, and this is the view behind me down to Machu Picchu. Definitely worth the walk up. So that's me on my way back down from the sun gate. The thing that I was most dreading, I guess, in coming here was all the tourists. I've heard that there's so many tourists that it's not really enjoyable anymore. That's nonsense. I think actually, surprisingly, one of the best bits has been all the tourists here, and how everybody stops and talks to you, everybody encourages you when you're walking up the hill. It's really nice, it's really friendly. Although I have been mistaken for German about 4 times so far today. I don't look German, I don't think. Must be my hair. But if you are coming, I would recommend still getting here at like 6 AM to avoid most of the tourists, because it's impossible to take a photo right now without people who are wearing fluorescent, brightly coloured hiking gear. You get a really nice picture, and then somebody wearing bright pink or bright green. Why can't people just wear jungle colours? You know, blacks, browns, blues. So I'm walking back down on quite a lot of steps, and already my feet hurt, my knees hurt, and I'm pretty tired. But it feels like it should be almost dinner time by now, but it's not even lunchtime. Probably because we got up at like 10 to 4 this morning. But I have a feeling I'm really going to regret not paying $28 for the train this afternoon. But I'm going to man up and walk for another 3 hours after lunch. It will be worth it. And seriously, hats off to the people who walked up the Inca trail. I just met some people there who'd done the whole thing, and what a feat. One of the ladies must have been in her 80s. It's amazing. So I think I'm going to definitely have to come back and do that again sometime in my time working in Peru. These paths are really cool. And just to think about how old they are as well, and how many millions of people literally will have walked along this. It's crazy. You probably can't see from here on the video, but between these big green buildings there's a row of people. I'll see if I can point to it. Yeah, from here right the way back to there. And that's a row of people trying to get into Machu Picchu right now. And I'm not being funny, but it's 12:30 in the afternoon. Why would you come to Machu Picchu at 12:30? Why would you not come in the morning? It looks so different in the sun compared to this morning when the cloud just covered it all. So that's me finally back in Cayo Mayo. Showered, fed, ready for bed. I've been up for 18 hours and I'm exhausted. My feet are killing me. Luckily our trip to the cloud forest tomorrow has been postponed, so I'm going to lie in till at least 9 o'clock and then have a rather chilled out morning pinning butterflies before it's bat trapping at night. Oh, I don't sound very enthusiastic right now because I'm so tired, but it was genuinely a really good trip, and the people that I was with really made the trip great as well. We had a good group, so thank you Remy and Matthias and Marie for being such good company, and I'm very glad that you guys didn't get run over by the train.